Here are your Heisman odds as released by USA Today's sports handicapper Danny Sheridan. Louisville's Teddy Bridgewater and Alabama's TJ Yeldon are your clubhouse favorites at 6-1, followed by Braxton Miller, DeAnthony Thomas, and 3 SEC guys, Aaron Murray, AJ McCarron, and defending champ Johnny Manziel. To help us dissect and discuss, we bring in our managing editor Pete Futek and our college football analyst Doug Chapman. Guys, let's talk about who was not on this list. Doug, who do you think was snubbed?
I think it's absurd that Todd Gurley is not on this list along with Marquise Lee. Todd Gurley over 1,300 yards, true freshman, SEC, toughest conference in college football. 122 yards versus Alabama, the eventual national champion. Marquise Lee puts up video game numbers, 118 catches, over 1,700 yards, double-digit receiving touchdowns. Quarterback issues, though.
I was going to say, who's going to throw the forward pass
issues
there for USC? You got stubbed towards the field. I will give you any 10 guys. I'll give you any 15 guys you want to name. I will take the rest of college football, and I will probably have the win. Remember, Johnny Manziel wasn't on the list last year. RG3, not even remotely close. Cam Newton, nobody ever heard of him before. Even Mark Ingram, even Tebow as a sophomore. I will take the field. You take all these under Danny Sheridan names. Give me the odds, and I will win.
You guys, Braxton Miller and Teddy Bridgewater are both on this list, but they have weak schedules. Pete, do these guys have to go undefeated in order to have a shot at the trophy?
Bridgewater, yes. Braxton Miller, not necessarily. Bridgewater, absolutely. First of all, to win the Heisman, you have to have astronomical numbers, and you got to rock in the biggest of big moments. And the problem for Bridgewater is Louisville just doesn't have that big marquee game. Obviously, Braxton Miller's got that. He's got to play Wisconsin. He's got to play Michigan. He doesn't have to go undefeated, but if he takes Ohio State to the Big Ten championship, puts up huge numbers, I think he's right in the hunt for this thing. I think he might win it. I just don't think he's going to last the season. I don't think he's built like Tim Tebow, so he's not going to be able to take those shots. I'd love to see him do it. He's not lasting.
I got to disagree. Games. It's Braxton Miller's to lose. It's handed to him. Weak schedule. Yep. You know what Urban Meyer can do with a dual threat quarterback. He's the best dual threat quarterback in college football. If he can stay healthy, he'll be winning the Heisman.
Got to beat Michigan and got to beat him.
He will. They'll beat him.
Let's move out of the SEC now. We got to talk about Johnny football. Johnny Manziel, the reigning champ, 10-1 odds. Doug, are you surprised he's not more heavily favored to join Archie Griffin in the two-time Heisman Club?
It's tough to win it twice, but I don't care about what history says. I'm talking about what's going on right now. Johnny football, 47 total TDs, over 3,700 yards passing, 1,400 yards rushing last year. He should be the favorite to win the Heisman again this year.
As a Heisman voter, I don't care about the off-the-field stuff. If he does this year what he did last year, he's absolutely going to win this thing. If he rocks against Alabama in the opener, if he puts up those big numbers, if he carries Texas A&M to another big season, absolutely he's the favorite in this thing.
Listen to you as a Heisman voter over there, rubbing it in.
I'm not rubbing it in. I'll get you guys on this one.
All right, Doug, Pete, thank you guys so much. Well, Larry Fitzgerald's jersey number was retired. What other players deserve to have their jersey framed? Check out the video on CampusInsiders.com.